said and whatnot, they have announced the schedule for the year, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the schedule that we got. So, as y'all can see, want to talk about this. We have TCU is week 1 on September 1st. Then we got to go to Charlotte on September 6th. Then we got Richmond at home on the 13th. UCF, we got to go to UCF on the 20th. Then there's a bye week, the week of my birthday, actually. Like, we don't play on September 27th. So that's like the weekend of my birthday. So I'm kind of sad we don't play that weekend. But then we got Clemson on October 4th. That's honestly the heat check. We all know this. Clemson has been one of the top dog in the ACC for the last few years. So that's the heat check. See where we at, gauge how we're going in Bill's first year. Then you get another bye week after that. Then we got to fly all the way out to California. Don't know how they're in the ACC still, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't know why Stanford's there either.
Then
I told that to somebody else, and they said the same things. Like, Stanford's in the ACC. I'm like, yeah. They're like, why?
It makes no sense. We go to California. We get Virginia at home. Then we got to go to Syracuse on October 31st. Listen, spooky things happen on Halloween. I hate playing Halloween games because that's when like the craziest stuff happens, bro. Like, it's usually the best atmosphere, but spooky stuff happens on Halloween that should never happen. And afterwards, Stanford at home. We go to Wake Forest, Duke at home, and then we end the season at North Carolina State. And one thing y'all might have noticed, we don't have consecutive home or road games. Every game is 1-1. I think that is very unique in of itself. I've rarely seen a schedule do that. Have you? For a college schedule, have you ever seen a college schedule go 1-1 where each game is the opposite? Like, there's never like back-to-back home or back-to-back road games.
I normally see stretches of like you got 2 or 3 home games straight and then 2 or 3 like away games. Yeah, like they're normally grouped together in segments. Right. But now, like going back, I'm cool with the back and forth though. I think that's a better schedule than most people will see.
Yeah, and I'm not too. It's just interesting. But like I said, when we look at it as a whole, again, the big benchmarks we all know, Clemson is going to be one of them. Honestly, I'd say Virginia, Duke, who finished 9-4, that's going to be a heat check as well. North Carolina State has always had a formidable football program. So those are some of the heat checks that
I think the sleeper game that people aren't thinking about the most is I think Wake Forest is going to be that game that people aren't going to think about the most, and that's going to be the roughest one they're going to have.
Yeah, you think that's going to be the roughest one?
I wouldn't say roughest one, but it's going to be the most competitive. I think Wake Forest is going to be the most competitive game on this schedule. Like outside of the obvious, Duke rivalry and obvious NC State rivalry.
I think one of the ones that you have to. I think one of the games that UNC has to be careful of, especially if they do great this year, they have to make sure they handle business in these early games, especially this UCF game. Because if they do great, let's just play devil's advocate. They go like 11-2, 10-3, 9-4, right? But they have a bad loss or an unreasonable loss to UCF early in the season. Granted, you have time to make it up, but it's still going to come back to bite you saying, I lost to UCF.
If it's a bad loss to either UCF, Cal, or Virginia, that's gonna throw a lot of momentum off. Because Syracuse is going to be a good game. Syracuse is going to be tough. Because Syracuse over the last few seasons has actually come out as one of the better teams in this division, surprisingly enough. Nobody expected Syracuse to be as good as they are. Stanford is up and down. Like, they can be good once for one game in the season and then be terrible the rest of it.
They are sporadic based off the whole season. One season they good, next season they trash.
And it all depends on whether one guy is going off or not. If that guy's not going off, the team is down. Yeah, I don't know what it is about him. California, Cal, I don't get a chance to watch them enough to really have a good assessment on Cal because y'all's games are at 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm not watching your game. Like
Listen,
before you came to the ACC, y'all's games were 10,
he's,
11, 12, 2, 3
he
in the
says
morning.
the only he said the only reason he was watching you was for Tavon Austin, Deshaun Jackson, and Marshawn Lynch back
Tavon
in the
Austin
day.
was West Virginia.
Damn, that is right. My bad. I was thinking of the same colors.
And I wasn't even watching Cal for Marshawn Lynch. I wasn't watching Cal at all because your games are too late at night. You were background noise at best.
But yeah, overall,
Like you were,
def-
if I needed some way to say I'm watching TV, that's what I was using you for. You weren't used for any legitimate football watching. I'm sorry. Unless you showed up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, I wasn't watching you.
oh man, but as we wrap this up, and my man, he's gonna have another chance to hop on his soapbox because y'all know what we do to end the show at all times. But first things first, want to give out Tar Heel birthdays. We missed this gentleman last week, but shout out to tight end Jake Johnson. His birthday was last week on April 1st. So shout out to him. There are no other birthdays. Let me give him a happy birthday, Jake. Hope you had a great birthday. None this week, but we got a few next week, so we're looking forward to those. But now is the time that y'all all look forward to, the time of the week that we all look forward to. And it is time for our Tar Heel takeaway of the week. So I'm gonna give you your solos. I'm gonna give you your solo, sir. What is your Tar Heel takeaway of the week?
My Tar Heel take of the week is Bill Belichick's girlfriend is about to be rolling in blue faces. And if you don't see her with a new Fendi, Gucci, whatever big name brand bag, at least, and it's going to be a different color bag. It's going to be the same brand 15 times over. If she ain't got, why should come out with a Cartier, something like that? It's going to be some crazy stuff that no regular person is going to go out and buy. But she going to, Bill got the money for it. But no, that's not really my real takeaway for this. My real takeaway for this is, once again, I'm pretty sure I said it last week too. The recruiting classes that Bill is starting to put in, like from Jump Street, is honestly, now it's not even surprising because we know who Bill Belichick is as a coach, GM, all of that. But it is definitely starting to create a lot of positive buzz for North Carolina football. And I think if it keeps trending in this direction, we're going to see a North Carolina football team that we ain't seen in some years, that we probably ain't seen since mid 2000s. They're going to be very competitive. They're going to be a destination school for several years to come if this keeps trending the way that it's trending. If you keep getting 30, like top 50 recruiting classes every year, this is going to be a whole different football team. They're going to be real exciting to watch. So just y'all heard it. I said it first. I said it here. I know a lot of people have been saying it, but I said it here too. Just be prepared for it. It's going to happen.
Hey, all right with it. All right. So now you got my Tar Heel takeaway of the week, man. Stop thinking the basketball is just as physical as football or hockey. I'm sick of it. Stop it. No. I am if any of you think that basketball, NBA basketball, or anything, college basketball is as physical as college football, college hockey, the NFL, or the NHL, stop it. I'm sick of this. Get off of that. Come on now. They're not in the same realm. They're not in the same stratosphere. So let's cut that out. I ain't about to have y'all out here goofy like this. No. So that's my hot takeaway. That's my Tar Heel takeaway of the week, man. Like I'm sick of it. Can't do it. Also, Bill Belichick's girlfriend will be rolling in some dough, and if she ain't got no new Fendi, they will be broke up by September. Just saying that.
It's all right. He's gonna get her Prada. It's fine.
Prada
Couture. Gucci Couture is what it's going to be.
But guys, we are wrapping up this podcast here. It has been another North Carolina Tar Heels Live podcast. Y'all know the deal. Please make sure to always check us out Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Where is it? I know I just seen it. Where'd that banner go? Oh, well.
I got you.
You got it? There it is. Join us every... Damn. Yep. That's how we...
I'm good. No worries. I was doing this.
That's how we know.
I was doing this.
Oh, you were doing that?
Yeah, I was doing that.
Hey. Word. God dang it. I apologize.
Yeah, no. But join us live every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna try to get you some good stuff every week. I hope this was enjoyable. I hope y'all learned some stuff. I hope y'all got excited about some of the new recruits that are coming in. I hope y'all are excited for the season coming in. I hope that we give you what you need, what you want, and what you enjoy.
And at the end of the day, guys, y'all know the deal. This is your one-stop shop for North Carolina notifications. And hey, make sure, like you said, like, share, subscribe, join the family, bro. We're building this for y'all. This is your home. This is just as much as our channel as it is your podcast. But what do we know? Especially, what do I know? I'm just
about to say, comment your concerns, comment your questions, comment what you ask. Tell us what you think. If it's up there, we'll definitely respond to the comments.
Tell us, did you buy the turf? Did you buy who bought the turf, dog?
If you bought the turf, please. Like, share, subscribe. We want to talk to you.
Find out. Some realness. If you bought the turf, we will bring you on this pod, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts. We need to know who bought it.
I need to know.
I need to know. But
with that being said,
go Heels as always. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace. Much love to all y'all. Later days.